मीटिंग तिकडे नाही
लागणार
आता बंद होईल ना दरवाजा बंद
हो मी ती जराच करून लाईट गेलो वेळ होता केला
थोडं लागतो ना त्याचा जो पाणी बिल्डिंग
गाडी तो बसवला
नाही वाटत 3 मिनिटाच्या वर लागेल
गोवा त्याला तुमच्या प्रेम
नाही तर बाहेरच्या बोलू शकतात.
आता मी मावळत आहे म्हणजे संध्याकाळी
तुम्ही 5 मिनिटं अगोदर सांगितलं.
मला काय वाटतं
वा वा.
London return.
Dr. Hiren Saraf to speak few words.
My Lord the Chief Justice, my Lord Justice Mangesh Patil, the learned judges of this court, the learned senior advocates, my fellow lawyers, members of the registry. We assemble today to bid farewell to His Lordship, Honorable Mr. Justice Mangesh Patil, as His Lordship, after a long journey in the judiciary, prepares to lay down his robes. Having practiced at Latur, Justice Patil started his career as a civil judge junior division and judicial magistrate first class, and thereafter completely dedicated over 3 years of his life to the cause of dispensation of justice. In courtrooms, small and large, from the trial courts to the majestic High Court, Justice Patil continued dispensing justice with calm authority, which comes from wisdom, experience, and deep empathy. In recent times, it has been repeatedly emphasized that lawyers should undergo training in district courts. And when one attended Justice Patil's court, one could see how the rich experience of the district judiciary helps in the administration of justice at the High Court level also. Justice Patil had experience and knowledge of the grassroots. When a person from a remote village came before Justice Patil, he could understand his practical difficulties and also the pain of that litigant. Your Lordship was empathetic and dealt with matters understanding the human circumstances behind the case, and at times molded the law to meet the ends of justice. Having also acted as the Registrar Judicial and Registrar General of the Bombay High Court, the experience on the administrative side also assisted Justice Patil as a judge. Justice Patil understood and appreciated the difficulties of the administration, but yet, at the same time, he never permitted administrative delays and excuses to hinder or frustrate the cause of justice. I had the privilege of arguing matters before Justice Patil, and in his courtroom, it was always a place where everyone was heard with patience and respect. My lord listened with patience and decided with clarity. The only expectation he had from lawyers was that they should be prepared. After years of dedicated service to the cause of justice, as Justice Patil prepares to end his inning in the High Court, we assemble to express our heartfelt gratitude and good wishes. Justice Patil worked quietly but leaves a deep impact on the judiciary. His journey in the field of administration of justice has not come to an end. Only the forum and the venue may change. We only hope that my Lord Justice Patil now spares some time for other interests which he might not have been able to give time to over the years. On behalf of the state of Maharashtra and my fellow lawyers, while expressing our sincerest gratitude, I pray that your Lordship be blessed with good health and a satisfying and fulfilling next inning.
Mr. A.G. Talhar, Deputy Solicitor General for Union of India.
My Lord, the Honorable Chief Justice of Bombay High Court and other puisne judges of the High Court of Bombay present here, the Advocate General for the State of Maharashtra and Goa, the Member Bar Council of Maharashtra and Goa, the President and the Secretary of Advocates Association of Aurangabad Bench, esteemed members of the Bar Council of Maharashtra and Goa, standing councils for the Government of India and Government of Maharashtra, my esteemed colleague at the bar, brothers and sisters. It is both an honor and moment of quiet emotion as we gather here to bid a respectful farewell to Honorable Justice Mangesh Patil, a judge and jurist whose journey through the history of both bar and bench has been nothing short of inspiring. I take upon myself the great honor and privilege of walking you through the remarkable journey of my Lord on this momentous yet emotional day. My Lord was born in Latur to a distinguished family of academicians and was nurtured in an environment where knowledge, discipline, and integrity were not merely values but a way of life. His father, a respected principal of a senior college for over 25 years, and his mother, one of the earliest postgraduate women from Osmania University in the Marathwada region, and a dedicated professor for more than 3 decades, laid down the foundation of excellence that would define my Lord's path. His academic path took him from Bhosla Military School in Nasik to BMCC in Pune, where he graduated in commerce, and then to ILS Law College and Pune University, where he completed his law and postgraduate studies in law. He was enrolled with the bar in August 1987. My Lord began his legal career under the guidance of Advocate Inderchand Jain in Latur. His transition to the judiciary came in 1992 when he was appointed a civil judge junior division and judicial magistrate first class at Solapur. What followed was a truly distinguished judicial career marked by honesty, diligence, and profound sense of justice. From the trial courts of Solapur, Mada, and Kolhapur to his service as a district and session judge at Satara, Sangamner, and Pandarkauda, from his tenure as a joint charity commissioner at Aurangabad, to his pivotal administrative role as a Registrar Judicial and later Registrar General of High Court, every post he held bore the mark of clarity, fairness, and humility. He was elevated to the bench on 5th of June 2017. My Lord brought to the courtroom not only a legal acumen but compassion and balance. His judgment reflects a rare blend of precision and human understanding, and his courtroom, a space where a decorum and discipline were harmonized with approachability and fairness. But behind every remarkable journey stand a silent pillar of strength. My Lord's wife, Mrs. Sangeeta Patil, an accomplished biochemist who stepped back from a promising career to support her husband's vocation, has made a sacrifices that few see but many benefit from. Their children, both high achievers in their own right, reflect and the values of integrity and excellence that define this family. But beyond the courtroom, my Lord is also a man of many talents, an avid sports person in his youth at cricket, hockey, table tennis, and a devoted bird watcher. He carries with him a curiosity and spirit that transcend the black robes of judicial office. As my Lord lays down his robes as a judge, as a High Court judge, we do not say goodbye. We say thank you. Thank you for years of service, for the firm but fair judgment, for the mentorship and guidance, and above all, for being a role of model of what judge should be. I also wish to congratulate my Lord for his appointment as the chairman of the Maharashtra Administrative Tribunal. May the next chapter be as fulfilling and enriching as the one we are privileged to have witnessed. On behalf of the entire legal fraternity, we wish your Lordship good health, continued joy in your pursuits, and the peace that comes from the judgeship honorably and admirably concluded. Thank you, my Lord. Jai Hind. Thank you.
V.D. Sarunke, Member Bar Council of Maharashtra and Goa.
Honorable Shri Justice Alok Aradhya, Honorable the Chief Justice of High Court Judicature of Bombay, Honorable Justice Mangesh Patil, all Honorable Judges of High Court Principal Seat at Bombay, Bench at Nagpur, Bench at Aurangabad and Goa, Honorable Shri Biren Saraf, Advocate General of State of Maharashtra, Shri A.G. Tallar, Solicitor General of Union of India, Shri Vittal Gonde Deshmukh, Honorable Chairman Bar Council of Maharashtra and Goa, Shri Avinash Borwalkar, President High Court Bar Association at Aurangabad, all dignitaries joined in farewell ovation function on appointment of Honorable Shri Justice Mangesh S. Patil as Chairman of Maharashtra Administrative Tribunal, Mumbai. Sir, it is a proud privilege for me to speak about a great personality, Honorable Shri Justice Mangesh Shivajirao Patil, son of soil. His Lordship came from a very elite family of village Gunzoti, Taluka Umarga district, Dharashiv. His Lordship born on 27 July 1963 in highly educated family. Father of his Lordship, Shivajirao Patil, was a very respectable principal of Dayanand College, Latur, whereas mother of Lordship was also a professor of Marathi. Most of the family members of renowned medical practitioners having super specialty, whereas his Lordship is an exception who's chosen law field. His Lordship completed school education at Nasik from Bhosla Military School, graduation from Pune, LLB from ILS Law College, Pune, and he completed his LLM from Pune University. He was best cricketer and also badminton player. His Lordship, after completing LLM, enrolled as an advocate on the roll of Bar Council of Maharashtra and Goa on 18/8/87 and started practice in District and Session Court, Latur. Then joined judicial services in the year 1992. On the basis of talent and hard work, he was promoted as district judge and stood first in merit list of the state. Worked on different posts like Registrar General High Court and lastly elevated as a Judge High Court, Bombay on 5th June 2017. Sir, while working at Aurangabad bench, Bar has experienced strict discipline, sincere hard work, maintaining cordial relation in between bar and bench. His Lordship gave patient hearing to senior lawyers as well as young lawyers. His Lordship delivered many important judgments by disposing of complicated issues. His Lordship never tolerated indiscipline in the court and dealt with malpractices by heavy hand. Work style of his Lordship was very typical. He used to raise pointed queries to come to just conclusion in the matter. The principle of his Lordship to talk less, do more, resulted in disposal of many matters in a day. High Court Bar is happy and satisfied for sincere efforts of his Lordship in rendering justice. I personally, and on behalf of the Bar Council of Maharashtra and Goa, congratulate his Lordship for appointment as his Chairman of Maharashtra Administrative Tribunal at Mumbai and wish him a good health. Thank you.
Mr. Avinash Borwalkar, President, High Court Bar Association, Aurangabad.
The Honorable Chief Justice Shri Alok Aradhya and Honorable Judges of this High Court, the Honorable Advocate General Shri Dr. Bipendra Saraf, Deputy Solicitor General of Union of India at High Court Bench at Aurangabad, Shri Ajay Tallar, Member of Bar Council of Maharashtra, Shri V.D. Sarunke and Amol Sawant, Senior Lawyers, Shri P.V. Mandlik and Sanjeev Deshpande, the family members of Justice Mangesh Patil, and respected bar members. I cannot describe this function as a send-off ceremony of Justice Mangesh Patil, because end of his tenure as a judge of the Bombay High Court brings on him new responsibility as a chairman of Maharashtra Administrative Tribunal. So when I say goodbye from the High Court, I congratulate him for being appointed as the chairman of the Maharashtra Administrative Tribunal. He is blessed with the academic excellence and the sportsman spirit, and this reflects upon his personality. His admission in ILS Law College itself from the sports quota, he is straightforward and most fair with his colleagues, with his behavior, with his colleagues and bar members. For this, credit must be given to his family and his upbringing by his educational institution, that is Bhosla Military School, Nasik. Many of his school friends from the school days have high regard for his company and friendship. He started his judicial career as a JMFC in the year 1992, and thereafter he was promoted as district and session judge in the year 2002 and appointed as a High Court judge in the year 2017. His judgments delivered by the efforts from faith and on the Constitution. He upholds the right of freedom of expression, refused to ban movie titled Dashakriya, as he upheld the right of freedom and expression. At the same time, also expressed the restriction and limitations on this right in the case of journalists. He upheld rights of PhD students by coming down heavily on the university administration. I can go on adding many of his pronouncements, but the time restricts me. I once again congratulate him for being appointed as a chairman of the Maharashtra Administrative Tribunal. Lordship, today is not a halt to your career as a judicial officer, but a just gear change in the journey. Thank you.
My esteemed colleagues on the bench, Dr. Biren Saraf, Advocate General for the State of Maharashtra, Mr. A.G. Talhar, Deputy Solicitor General of India, Mr. V.D. Sarunke, Member Bar Council of Maharashtra and Goa, Mr. Avinash Borurkar, President High Court Bar Association, Aurangabad, learned senior advocates, and members of the bar, members of the registry and the staff, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening to everyone. We have assembled today to bid farewell to Mr. Justice Mangesh Patil, who is demitting office after rendering a distinguished service on the bench. Mr. Justice Patil was born on 27 July 1963 at Latur. He completed his schooling at Bhosla Military School, Nashik, and obtained a degree of Bachelor of Commerce from Maharashtra College of Commerce, Pune. In the year 1987, he secured a bachelor's degree in law from ILS Law College, Pune, which was followed by a master's degree in law in labor laws from Pune University. Justice Patil commenced his practice in District Court Latur. In the year 1992, he was selected as a Civil Judge Junior Division and Judicial Magistrate First Class and was initially posted at Solapur. His keen intellect and dedication secured him an accelerated promotion in the year 2002 to the cadre of District and Session Judge, and he secured a position in merit list. He was posted as District and Session Judge in Satara. Justice Patil served the District Judiciary in various capacities. He also served the Registry as Registrar Judicial and then as Registrar General of this court. His tenure as Registrar General of this court was marked by leadership and administrative efficiency, setting high standards for those who followed his footsteps. Justice Patil was elevated as Additional Judge of Bombay High Court on 5th of June 2017. He is known for his meticulous preparation, deep commitment to justice, and an ability to balance legal precision with human compassion. As a judge of Bombay High Court, Justice Patil decided more than 29,000 cases. The law reports bear a testimony to his erudition. I would refer to a few full bench judgments authored by Mr. Justice Patil. In Maruti and others was the State of Maharashtra, speaking for the full bench, Justice Patil held that an assistant superintendent of police, without having been specially empowered by the state government, has an authority to exercise the power conferred under Section 6(1) of the Maharashtra Prevention of Gambling Act 1887. In Vasantrao Naik Marathwada Krishi Vidyapeeth versus Ganpat Maruti Rao Sutare and another, writing an opinion for the full bench, Justice Patil held that all government employees whose recruitment process had commenced prior to 1/11/2005 would have an option either to be governed by or pension scheme. Justice Patil had been a member of various committees on the administrative side and has discharged his obligations in an efficient manner. He has been Guardian Judge of Aurangabad Judicial District and has effectively dealt with the issues arising therefrom to the liking of everyone, including the members of the district judiciary and the bar. Justice Patil's ability in nurturing young legal minds and in providing guidance to the colleagues has left an indelible mark on the legal fraternity. He has been patient with younger members of the bar. Beyond his judicial obligations, Justice Patil enjoys playing tennis, cricket, hockey, and table tennis. He is also an avid bird watcher and a photographer and likes to spend his quality time in capturing the wonders of the nature. We are sure that his wisdom and expertise will continue to illuminate the path of justice during his tenure as chairperson of Maharashtra Administrative Tribunal. On behalf of my colleagues on the bench as well as my own behalf, I extend my best wishes to Mr. Justice Patil for all his future endeavors. May years ahead be filled with wisdom, joy, and good health. Thank you. Now I request Mr. Justice Patil to respond to the farewell ovation.
Honorable the Chief Justice and my esteemed colleagues, Dr. Birendra Saraf, Advocate General for the State of Maharashtra, Mr. E.G. Talhar, Deputy Solicitor General for the Union of India, Mr. V.D. Salunke, Member, Bar Council of Maharashtra and Goa, Mr. Avinash Borulkar, President, High Court Bar Association, Aurangabad, learned senior advocates, office bearers of the Bar Associations, members of the bar, members of my family. I am filled with a sense of gratitude and humility. This moment is not merely an end point, but a pause for reflection on a journey that began more than 3 decades ago. One that has taken me from the modest role of a civil judge to the privilege of serving on the bench of this distinguished High Court. I must bow my head in reverence to my parents. It was through their quiet resilience, strong values, and unyielding sense of right and wrong that the foundation of my character was laid. From my father, I learned the strength of calm and clarity, and from my mother, the discipline and conviction to persevere. The principles they instilled in me remain the compass by which I have tried to navigate both life and the law. My professional journey began under the tutelage of a senior advocate, Mr. Inderchandji Jain from Latur, whose chamber I had the good fortune to join as a young and eager junior. Those formative years taught me that more than eloquence, it is preparation and honesty that define an advocate. My seniors' guidance gave shape to my early understanding of law, and for that I remain deeply indebted. Starting at the very grassroots as a civil judge and ascending through the ranks to the bench, I have witnessed the judiciary not only as an institution of justice, but as a living embodiment of the Constitution. Each posting, each courtroom, each verdict taught me something new about society, about duty, and about the immense trust reposed in us by the people. I am grateful to the successive Chief Justices under whom I have had the honor to serve. Their guidance, confidence, and leadership enabled me to grow within the institution while remaining true to its ethos. Likewise, the district judges with whom I served played an instrumental role in shaping my administrative understanding and judicial discipline. Their commitment and mentorship has left an indelible mark. To my brother and sister judges, I offer my warmest appreciations. The camaraderie, the thoughtful discussions, and even the occasional disagreements. All these enriched my understanding of justice and reminded me that the bench is not a solitary chair, but a part of a shared and noble pursuit. To the members of the bar, I extend my respect and gratitude. Your dedication to your clients, your spirited arguments, and your deep engagement with the law kept every day in the court intellectually invigorating. Together, we strove to uphold justice, not as adversaries, but as partners in the constitutional enterprise. I also wish to express my heartfelt thanks to the staff and registry of this court. Their quiet efficiency and unwavering commitment to the discipline and decorum have been the invisible scaffolding supporting our visible functions. At this juncture, I must turn to the most personal aspect of this journey, my family. My wife, a person of great intellect and promise, made a conscious and selfless decision to set aside what could have been a brilliant career for her own, so that I might fully devote myself to this demanding vocation. Her sacrifices have been silent but profound. Without her support, none of this would have been possible. Our children too bore the brunt of my professional obligations. With every transfer came a new city, a new school, a new beginning. Yet they accepted these changes with quiet resilience and unwavering patience. Despite these constant disruptions, they not only coped, they thrived. I am deeply aware of the immense responsibilities that rest on the shoulders of the judiciary, now more than ever. In a time marked by rapid change, social tensions, and evolving democratic aspirations, the judiciary continues to serve as the sentinel of constitutional values and individual freedoms. In the present scenario, where public trust and institutional independence are being tested, the judiciary must remain steadfast, transparent, and deeply rooted in the principle of fairness and equity. As I retire, I do so with confidence that the judiciary would stand tall to face these challenges. As I step away from the current responsibilities and is about to enter another enterprise of the same kind, I do so with the knowledge that my commitment to the values this institution represents will remain unchanged. I will carry with me not only the legal wisdom of this institution, but the personal experiences and relationships that have shaped me. Let me conclude with a thought that has guided me throughout. Justice is not a destination, but a journey, one of constant striving, evolving understanding, and deep human connection. I am humbled and honored to have been a part of that journey. I am also humbled by the fact that I am still being found fit and useful to the society. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart.
On behalf of my colleagues on the bench as well as my own behalf, I thank Mr. Justice Mangesh Patil, the speakers, and all those who are present at this event in person as well as online. I declare the ceremonial farewell ovation to be over.